All right, what's up? Battlebox, February 2020, mission 60, 5 years. 5 years. Battlebox, that's a long time. I haven't been with it that long, but I've been with it quite a while. So let's get started. Basic box is a $56.90 value. First thing up, Fiber Light Fire Starter Kit. Wow. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of redundancy in this kit, or in this box this month. These are good products and good items, but it's not like we haven't gotten a billion fire starters, but this is cool. It comes with a Ranger band, a little tin, which is nice. Comes with a bunch of kindling, fire starting material, and fiber lights, what they call it. It's essentially like, then it comes with this ferro rod, which is actually kind of cool. It's really slim, slender, has a lanyard hole right there. Your striker, or your rod, is right here on the side, and this is your striker. And then it comes, in the kit. With all fire starters, you gotta kind of scrape some of that off first, but you can see a little smoke there. But I like how slim it is. It works, and I like how it fits in the kit. And honestly, if you just threw a big lighter in here, because the stuff compresses down, you could really be good to go. You know what I mean? You'd have a couple different ways to start a fire and a bunch of fire starting material. So that's the first item. That's a $20 value. Next item is Valley Food Storage Irish Pub Cheddar Potato Soup. So I always like giving these items because these just go right into my food storage. I don't have to buy them, So just something else I can put in food storage. 2 servings per pouch. Just a good, if you're out at camp or emergency food preparation, just needs to add water. Good to go. So $9 value there. Like I said, going right in my food storage behind me. Next up is the Battlbox Reversible Beanie. So swag is cool. I dig swag. Beanies are always nice. It is winter right now. So you get one size fits all beanie. It looks pretty huge on an indigo blue icy gray. And on the outside you have the Battlebox logo. On the inside, if you flip it around, it can be gray. And you just have the Spartan helmet. So beanies are always nice. This looks huge though. Looks much bigger than a lot of my other beanies. But it is kind of a one size fits all thing. So $15 value there. Next up is the Parabolic Mirror Solar Fire Starter. So another fire starter. Some serious redundancy on. And honestly, this is a cool item because it's, a different way to start fire. But, I don't know, guys, we're preppers, right? We're not going to be caught out in the wilderness without a lot of ways to start a fire. So this is kind of big and bulky. It's, essentially you're going to use the sun, magnify. You attach this little spring and this guy here like so. And then you kind of put some kindling or something in there. And you get that fire started with sunlight. Again, one way to start a fire, not the most efficient way. I feel like if we're prepping, we're going to have, or I'm not going to take, this could easily break as well unless you keep it in the box. I would rather honestly just take another lighter or another fire stove, But it's just another cool way to start fire. $8 value, so nothing terribly expensive there. And the last item, the basic, you can see I've already been into this box once, is the Niglo Gear Aid. Essentially, it's a vial that you can charge with a flashlight or sunlight. I have a flashlight here. Let's try charging that baby up. Okay, it's hard to tell. Let's see. Let's shut off some of these lights. But the idea is to mark your gear. So you put this on your end of your fish. There we go. You can kind of see how that's brighten up now. Should glow in the dark. So if you need to find some gear in the dark, good way to do that. So put on your keychain, whatever you want to do with it. That's a $6 value. That's your basic box. Meh. Nothing terribly exciting for me. The next up is the advanced, is the DEF CON Zulu throwing knives. Made of extremely good 3 CR13 stainless steel. That's actually pretty crappy still, but that's okay. They're throwing knives. They're not meant to be like hold edge retention. What's interesting is they are double-sided. Most throwing knives I've seen are, they should have one sharp end. So these will actually rotate both ways and can stick either way. I haven't tried them out yet. Me and my son thought it'd be kind of fun to put up a target in the backyard and practice with these, so we'll probably end up doing that. They do come with a cool case that keeps them all. There's 4, let's see, there's 3 of them. You get 3 in the case, and this case is nice because it keeps them separated and everything. So you know, if you're into throwing knives or if you want to just have some fun at camp or something, this is a good item. 30 bucks, part of the advanced box. Next up is the, so this is actually my favorite item of the entire box, Survival Frog Quad Pro Solar Power Bank. So it's got like this nice leather case on it. It's got a couple carabiners to attach to your pack. And then you've got a flashlight here. It's not working because it's, there you go. You just got to hold down the button. It's got a pretty bright light on there, actually. It's pretty bright. And then you unsnap this with right here where the beaners are. And you've actually got 4 panels. So hanging on your pack like so. And you've got 4 panels, so you're going to be able to get a lot of power. Sorry, you can see the power rating here. Not the power rating, but the juice that's got in it there. And you've got your USB. It's got dual USBs and a micro to charge. It comes with the cable to charge it if you don't want to use the sun. So I was thinking, you know, God, that's pretty, way more than the other one has. The other one of these I have has 1 panel. So I like that it has multi-panel. So I wonder how much voltage, you know, juice it can put out. It'll bring out, it's 5.5 watts of input, or so excuse me, from the solar panel, 5 volts of input. Output is 5 volts from the USB, and well, they're both 5 volts. So wondering what you could charge. Obviously your device, a flashlight that's USB rechargeable, a lantern. I have some rechargeable lanterns. One thing that I thought that came to mind, which was pretty cool, I thought, this will charge, is my radios. So I've got these Midland Rails. I think I got these in a battle box, actually. Pretty sure I did. And some nice, so if you're at camp or, you know, just need to communicate with your family if you had to bug out or whatever, and you need juice, this will actually charge, because this is a USB charging radio, will actually charge these radios, which I think is pretty cool. So these are rechargeable. Well, I charged them last time I did it. It's not now. I tested this earlier and it worked. Promise. Okay, yeah, now it is. So you can see they're charging here. So if these run out of batteries. These also run off AA's, but they are rechargeable since the base. So if you had the base with you, you could put that a camper in your pack and then charge these guys up. They don't charge, actually they do. So another cool feature, if you don't have the base, they will charge right here with a micro USB, which it comes with. So then you could even charge individual radios as well. You have 2 different ports there. You can charge them at the same time if you didn't have the base. And they do charge up through the USB. So I thought that was a cool item, and a former Battlebox item that you can charge with this panel. So this is a very useful item. I like that it has the dual. I also thought about trying maybe my laptop. I have a MacBook and it has a USB-C, so I'd have to get an adapter. But I don't think it'll have enough juice for that, but you never know, you know, unless you try. Probably, I'm guessing not, but usually have to have a little bit beefier of a power bank for that. They can just put out more volts. So, but a cool item nonetheless. $65 value. Last thing is the knife of the month, which this month, you can see still in the packaging, is a fillet knife. I hate this kind of packaging. So I haven't opened this yet. It's designed. It's obviously for fishing. Pretty long 9-inch fillet blade. You've got a cork and micarta handle, which is cool, and this will float, which is nice. You could attach a lanyard on there. You could even attach this little bob there, so if you did lose it, you know, you can see it in the dark. It's got a nice leather sheath. This is made by Lord & Field, which is the Battlebox brand, if you didn't know that. $120 MSRP. Probably not. More like, it's a 440C stainless steel blade. I would say it's more likely, you know, $60, if that. You know, the MSRP sometimes is. I mean, if you're like Cold Steel, you always jack up your MSRP. So, but I need a good fillet knife, so this is actually pretty handy for me to have, because that's one thing I'm kind of lacking. But it is a little big to put in a tackle box, so I don't know. You could belt sheath it if you're out fishing and just have it in your belt, but typically that's going to be occupied by a different type of knife, a more general use knife than just a fillet knife. I don't know. Pretty intense. If you're getting some pretty big fish, maybe at the dock or, you know, on a boat, this could be pretty useful. But for most trout and stuff, this is pretty overkill, really, for a fillet knife. But anyway, so that's $120 value. So overall this month, $271 value. Let me know what your thoughts, guys, are. There's only a few items in here that I definitely like the solar charger. if I didn't already have a billion fire kits, a lot of them courtesy of Battlebox, I wouldn't, you know, this would be great, but I have so many already. So, you know, it is another option. If you don't have, you know, if you don't have a good kit, this would be nice to just add a big lighter to this, and you got a nice little setup here. So, but other than that, guys, pretty just okay box this month. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.